welcome. Welcome back to these videos. Starting your day in a conscious way and carrying that throughout the day. Knowing that you're the creator, you are the designer, the chooser of your life and your life experience every single day. That's what we're working on, is having the best life experience. Is it always true? No. Today was a pretty good day. I had the day off and it's sunny, but I did a whole bunch of stuff in the house, so I'm feeling good, except I haven't vacuumed yet. All right, let's get going. So I have, which cards do I want to read first? I think I want these ones first. Then we have both. We're going to read from the book, Continuing, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, or really aligning to be your true self. That's really what we want to do. Okay, we have a couple cards here. The first one is the Eight of Swords. And this one is all about our limiting beliefs, thinking we are stuck or we are limited, but it's only self-imposed. See, if she's looking at herself, noticing in the reflection that she's kind of tied up and blindfolded. It's really about sometimes we can feel like we are stuck or we don't have a lot of choices or we can't get out of something or that we're not good enough or worthy, whatever. But these are all limiting beliefs. They're all self-imposed. And we always choose our experiences in life, even though it feels like we haven't. I know that's really hard to believe in so many ways. And the big things our soul chooses before coming here. My throat is fine. It's just I haven't talked to anybody today, so I'm just noticing now. It's dry. So we come to this earth with certain things, I guess you would say, fated for us. Some people believe in that, some don't, but kind of like a path we're going to go on. But we have free will to choose how we arrive at it, how fast we go through it, what things we let in, people we all let into our lives and things like that. So we kind of really are, do create whatever happens. And then we are the ones who are meant to work through it, the challenges, but also live through the great and the joyous and the happy experiences too. We're not always talking about the hard times. No, life can be amazing too. So that's just what that is. And then the Hermit card tells us to go within. When we realize, oh, I'm really the one holding myself back, how? One question you can ask yourself is, how is this situation benefiting me? And you may say, but it's not. It's honestly not. We always, most things, we allow ourselves to stay in most things because they benefit us to somehow, some way. Or, like I said, it's a soul-fated thing, and we're meant to go through that real hardship to become stronger and to learn things and come out on the other end. So, right? I'm not talking about certain things. So, but we got to go within and go, how am I stopping myself, or how am I choosing to stay in this even though it's not what I want? And an example of that, a really simple one, could be when you think about, let's say, getting fitter or exercising or eating healthier. We can choose not to do it because we actually don't want to do it, because we think it's going to be too much work, because we think we have to change our life too much. So not doing it allows us to keep our life the way it is, not go through some hard emotional things, not eat the healthy foods all the time and have an excuse to eat the bad foods that we love. So those are the benefits, right? There's always some sort of benefits. Same with not leaving a relationship, because when you go to leave it, you'll have to have difficult conversations. You may have to hurt someone. You may have to hear someone yell at you, and you actually don't want that. So those are the things I'm talking about too. So you can probably relate to one of those things. But going within and thinking, okay, how can I release this better? How can I move forward? What is really holding me back? And I'm going to love and have compassion for myself and for this situation or for this other person. But I know it's like, tune in again. Is this really what I want? What is really what I want? How do I really want to live my life? And then you got to make changes that are in alignment with that. And the last card we have is such a cute card. Wishing upon a star. Wish upon a star, from Seven Energies Oracle. And this one talks about intentions and desires, throwing your coin in the wishing well. So you're actually making a wish, setting an intention, telling God, Source, Universe, what I want. I love that. And then you just walk away and you believe the wish is granted because you did this magical thing. Of course, my wish is now granted because I put a coin in the wishing well. So that means it's granted. That's the faith we have to go through life, is ask God, source, universe, these are the things I really want. So that's that throwing that coin in the well. Guide me, show me the way, direct me to the right people, to the right resources, to the right things. Talk to me in signals, in signs, in anything like that. Talk to me loud, yell in my ear, right? Guide me, support me, show me the way. That's us instructing. Then we need to kind of let it go and look for the signs, the signals, the messages, the words, the information that will guide us on our journey. So I love that. That's what this card is about. And it says about ritualize things. And that's that about that coin. You can also journal. So doing a little ritual around it can be, and as you're driving, I'm so happy and grateful that this is coming to me, or that I'm in this situation. I'm so happy and grateful that I know that I am being led. I know that I am fully supported. I'm so excited that I can see myself now in that situation. It's going to be amazing. That can be a little ritual that you do every day. It can also be you light a candle and have a few moments of gratitude, or write out your gratitude, or pray, or sit in meditation and visualize what you desire. Anything like that, little rituals, things like that really help. Hold the faith, continue in that energy to make that happen. Oh, what does it say? Allow yourself to dream and play with different realities. Even if it seems impossible, if it calls to you and feels good, why not choose it? I love that too. Stop telling yourself it's not possible. Why not play with it? Why not? What if it happens? And that's why I buy lottery tickets all the time. So I can win. Other people have won. Lots of people have won. There's millions of dollars to win every single week. Are you kidding me? Of course I'm going to buy a ticket. Why wouldn't I? What if I could win? Why not? I never say I wouldn't. I never say I don't. I never say I never win. Because I have won. I don't say those things because maybe it's a possibility. Why not? How amazing would it be? Yes, I can. Others have, therefore I can. So that's kind of the way we want to play with life. I thought it was just really good. Breaking the habit. What do we want to say? Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. We are capable of reliving a past event over and over again. And we're talking about how we replay words, how we feel the same feelings, how we think the same thoughts every day. And they keep us in that loop of creating exactly the same thing. And how a thought can create a feeling and sensation in our body. Feelings, emotions create our state of being. They can also create symptoms in our body because our body gets so used to that, or blocked energy, anything like that. So we are capable of reliving a past event over and over, perhaps thousands of times in our lifetime. When we think, when we really replay it over and over, we feel the emotions that we went through. We sense it, we feel it, we are reliving it. According to our brain, we're reliving it, and our nervous system. It is this unconscious repetition that trains the body to remember that emotional state equal to or better than the conscious mind does. When the body remembers better than the conscious mind, that is, when the body is the mind, that's called a habit. It becomes a habit to think that way. It becomes a habit for you to get triggered. It becomes a habit for you to walk around every day with that state of being. It becomes a habit. You don't want to get in those habits. You want to be, well, unless it's a habit of joy, gratitude, and all of that, which of course it can be. Here's something else that says, 5% of the mind is conscious, struggling against 95% that is running subconscious, automatic programmings. This is what I talk about all the time. That's why you want to live your life in a more conscious way. Because otherwise, what's running the show? What's running your life? Is this subconscious programming, which is 90 for most people, if you're not choosing to live more consciously, 95%. 95% is running the show. It's like when you turn on your computer, I don't have to go, oh, if I punch V, the letter V is going to pop up. Oh, if I want to type a letter, I need to start something, right? Like our computer has all the programming in it. It automatically does things. I click here, it does that. I save, it knows where to save, all of those things. That's the programming. I don't have to think about it. So behind us, there's that programming that we don't even think about anymore, that's been so hardwired that it automatically happens. That's what's running our life. But when we become more conscious of the things we're not liking so much, like the self-defeating thoughts, the limiting beliefs, the feelings we don't like to feel, but we continue to feel because they're a habit now. Those are the things we want to become more conscious of and then begin to shift and change them. Now I'm now choosing to feel this. I'm now choosing to talk like this. I'm now choosing to do this every day. That's what we're talking about. It's so powerful because you really can change everything. It just requires this more conscious attention and awareness. And if you're here every day, then that's what you're working on. So you're doing the best that you can, really. We're human. It's part of the human experience. This is what we're meant to do, work through, enjoy, expand, and grow from. All right, let's do some breathing. So you want to inhale and lengthen my bracelet. Inhale, lengthen up, expanding. Oh my back. Exhale, release and relax and let it all go. Okay. Inhale, bringing in that beautiful energy. Remember, exhale, release, let it go like a flood of beautiful white light or water, whatever. Bringing down everything through your body, cleansing, clearing, and releasing right down to the center of the earth. Bringing in the beautiful earth energy into your body, expanding, growing this love and light within you, renewed energy, healing energy, revitalizing energy. And as you exhale, just flush away anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Bring it right down to the center of the earth, deep, 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 deep in the center of the earth. Now feeling yourself growing. Roots far and wide, so you're strong, you're stable, and you're supported. All right, have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.